What's going on, guys? It's me, Jedi. So this video is actually a really sore spot, and I'm so glad that one of you guys actually decided to bring this up. So it's actually one of my friends who watches all my videos. Thanks so much for watching, bro. You know who you are. He basically DM'd me saying, hey, so you know how you love LeBron James? Well, you know how he supports BLM. Kind of talk about that. I was like, dude, that's perfect, because people who watch me for that stuff, you guys know I love LeBron, but I hate the idea of the BLM, protests and the riots. So I just want to come out here and tell you guys, first off, before I start this video, that yes, LeBron is still my favorite player. Nothing's ever gonna change that. He could say whatever he wants. I mean, I don't know about whatever he wants, but the stuff that he's saying now, he can basically follow any side he wants. But at the end of the day, he's gonna be my favorite player, because I'm not supporting him because he's not on a podium trying to get me to vote for him. He is a guy who plays basketball. I support him, and I've been watching LeBron for a long time. He's been my favorite player since I was like 7 years old. So nothing's gonna change that. All right. So that's just a quick little disclaimer out of the way. But now it's time to get political, guys. So the BLM riots, I've talked a lot about them, right? I'm gonna just slow this down and say it one more time. They're literally the worst thing that's ever been happening. Come on, man, you guys can't riot, loot, and burn stuff. That's just not how things work. And now, if you've noticed, we haven't been hearing too much about that stuff. Why? Because nobody cares. Like the minute the NBA decided to say, you know what, we're gonna throw Black Lives Matter, like right there, right on the court. You know how many people stopped watching? Like 12 million people. Like, they don't care anymore. They really don't. They're like, dude, you can win whatever you want. At the end of the day, we're not gonna watch that stuff, because who cares? You guys are in some kind of bubble, and you're gonna have Black Lives Matter written on it. Like, nah. So people were really taking a stand against that. But LeBron James specifically is a huge advocate for Black Lives Matter. Of course, you guys know I don't believe in that, but here's my little defense for LeBron, as he's my favorite player. So LeBron James is a black man. None of us can relate to that unless we are that same color. So when LeBron James stands up on that stage and he talks about the killings of people, the killings of black people specifically, and how we need to bring justice, remember that is his own color. He kind of has to say that. He can't step up there and say, oh, you know what, guys, I don't believe in Black Lives Matter. Like, I'm done with that stuff. I don't believe in that. He has never brought up, right, guys, hear me out. He has never brought up protests. He never said peacefully protest. He never said go burn stuff. He didn't even bring up like all these gatherings. He just said we just need justice. That was it. He never targeted anybody specifically. He never said cops are bad. He never said any of that stuff. He just said we need justice. Of course, I agree with him, bro. We do need justice. But the only thing that I'm saying is we already have justice, as our law system is pretty good. I mean, most of the stuff that happens is straight factual, straight stuff that are law abiding, and the laws have been working for a long time, and they're still working. So of course LeBron James can't really come out here and say that he trusts in that, because most of the people who are watching him are young black men, are people from Cleveland, Ohio, where there's a bunch of black kids, black people who all support him. So he cannot come out here and say that he's against that. So he does support that, but remember, he never said that he supports the rioting, looting, and burning. So in that, I'm with him. But of course, the BLM movement, it's just a hoax. He said that himself. He said it's not a movement, it's just their life. And so I definitely support that. Black lives definitely do matter, because all lives matter. But having a specific movement for that, it's just a bit overrated. So that's just my take on that. So remember, guys, I don't hate LeBron. I mean, I'm not sure. Okay, I don't hate black lives, but I hate the movement. And I've told you guys so many reasons why. But that's basically it, guys. We settled it. I'm actually really glad I talked about that. So yeah, LeBron James, great dude. Black Lives Matter movement, hoax. But LeBron James, he hasn't done anything wrong yet. Kind of hoping, let's knock on some wood. Really hope he doesn't say anything more. I feel like if he just ends it here, it should be good. So that's basically it, guys. Do not hate on LeBron for the stuff he's been doing. He's just doing what he needs to do. But remember, guys, support black lives. Talk to black people. Be good with everybody, right? Skin color doesn't matter. Anybody can do anything they want. But remember, if it's a movement, and come on, making a skin color political, this is something that the Democrats would do, and we know that. And I will be talking to you guys more about that tomorrow.